So, over the past year, I've deleted every single social media app I own. The effects have been really crazy and I want to talk about it. Obviously, things like clearer thoughts, ability to do more productive things, but also way weirder stuff like a better mental state and the ability to focus for longer amounts of time. So, what exactly did I do? Why did I do it? And how would you go about doing the same thing if you were interested? Let's start with the what. I used to be an avid user of Reddit, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and I had these apps on my phone as well. I got most of these around the same time that I got my phone, which was over a couple of years ago. But between August of 2022 and now, every single one of them is gone. Why? In the summer of 2022, I felt something really weird going on with Reddit. See, the thing is, I sort of grew up over the time that I had Reddit, and I kind of got exposed to outside views on the world. By 2022, I was starting to feel like some Reddit users' views were so misaligned with reality that the posts started becoming very hard for me to read. I'm not making this stuff up. All those three are posts I've actually read on the Reddit app. So in the fall of 2022, I decided I'm going to delete my Reddit app off my phone, and I also deleted my Reddit account. But the other social media apps that I had would have to go for a very different reason. I'm a hobbyist, I'll say. I make YouTube videos. I like to code in my free time. I like to play video games, and I'm often balancing all of that while having to go to school and also working a part-time job. So times often got kind of tight, and I often found myself wishing that I had a couple extra hours every day. Except I was using my phone for a couple hours every day. I was literally wasting my time scrolling through Instagram and reading brain-dead Quora threads instead of doing the things that I love to do, which are my hobbies, and that was kind of the bottom line for me. So one by one, starting with Twitch and Snapchat, then going to Facebook and Quora, and finally Instagram, I deleted all those social media apps off my phone. And you won't believe what happened. I felt like I had superpowers. All of a sudden, coding became so much fun. Making YouTube videos, especially the ones that took a lot more effort to make, became so much more rewarding. I was able to actually sit down and get through a long, grindy editing session without feeling like I needed to go and do something else for a bit. That was one of the biggest things that changed, which was just my ability to focus and my ability to find interest in things that aren't necessarily hyper stimulating. Most importantly, I had extra time to sleep, which has huge effects on your day-to-day mood, which was how I would most likely say that this affected my mental state in general. Now, I don't want to make this seem like it's all, what is the saying? Rainbows and roses? That's not the saying. It sucks really bad at first, but I kind of knew that it would suck really bad. So I spread out the deletions of all these apps over the course of a year so that it never sucked so bad that I went and re-downloaded one of them again. But that actually leads me really directly to how would you go about doing something similar if you feel that social media use is getting in the way of your day-to-day life? If you've made it this far in the video, it probably means that you care at least a little bit about this topic. Probably means that there's a part of you that wants something in your life to change. So I'll give you 3 rules, 3 tips you could say. Number 1, keep it slow. Don't go from 100 to 0 and delete the app that you use most commonly. You want to work slowly. You want to maybe start off with setting yourself a screen time restriction, maybe starting off making it super lenient and then slowly getting stricter and stricter until then when you delete the app, it doesn't feel like a big step at all. It just feels like the next natural conclusion. And also never delete more than 1 app at a time. Number 2, keep yourself accountable. Get a friend or family member to be on board with your plan, or better yet, get them to do it too. It's a lot easier to keep yourself accountable if there's someone else in the loop, either to help you or to do it with you. And number 3, don't brush it off. Social media use is actually a problem for a lot more people than you might naturally assume. So it's potentially dangerous to kind of brush it off as no big deal, especially when you don't know what you're missing out on because of it. I highly encourage you to evaluate your own lifestyle and think about all the small things that you could remove just in order to make it like a little bit better. It doesn't have to be social media. It could be quitting coffee. It could be binge watching. It could be junk food. You could just go ahead and do it. But yeah, I just want to talk about this because I think that it's a bigger deal than a lot of people make it out to be. I've noticed such a huge difference in my life over the past year, and I want other people to feel the same way. Even if you don't do it permanently, taking a break, giving it some moderation, anything helps really when it comes to stuff like this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is just a small little thing I want to talk about. If you guys like videos like this where I'm just talking, let me know. If you want me to go back to gaming, let me know. I have a couple of videos coming up soon. Leave a like, I guess. Subscribe too. Very epic. I will see all of you guys in the next video. Check out this video. Subscribe to my channel here. Goodbye. Peace.